So with your first sheet, if you cut your 12 by 12 sheet 5 inches by 12 inches, so you want 2 strips 5 inches by 12, and then you'll be left with a 2 by 12 inch strip, which we'll use later for some binding strips. Excuse me. So these 2 pages, for the first 2, we're going to just score those at the sides. So just get my scoreboard, and we're going to score at 8 inches. So that's going to give us 4-inch pocket on one end. So all we need to do is fold over and fold that in, reinforce it down, and this one the same. And then what I'm going to do is just make those into pockets. So what you want to do is do your 2 sides, sorry I'm not on camera, 2 sides of the ATG, really simple, and that's going to make a pocket page. And we'll do the other one again. The ATG's nearly run out, so it's got extremely hard to run. And there you go, that's made the second pocket page there. So that's your first 2 pages, nice and simple. Next page, what we're going to do is you're going to cut it at 10.5, so you'll be left with a 12 by 10.5 inch sheet. Then we can score it with your 10.5 inch side across the top, score it at 5 inches and 10 inches. Take your top right hand corner and pull it down to the bottom right hand corner, turning your paper on your board, and at 4 inches score it down to that middle score line. Where you made that score mark we'll carry on, but instead of scoring it across the other side, we're going to cut that piece. So I'm going to move the camera back, and I'm going to carry on cutting that across. There. This makes this come across here, so you can fold this back, and that's going to make us a pocket. This piece here you just need to cut a very thin slither from, because when you fold it can sometimes be a bit bulky, so if you want to turn it round that way. There you are. Then what we're going to do, we're going to stick this one down. So get the ATG, run a strip down either side of that pocket, fold that up. That's giving you that one. You can push that underneath, and that's going to make another pocket there. That top piece there we're going to cut off, so where you've done your score line, so you can open it back out if you want to, and we're going to cut that piece off. Will leave us with a pocket. Turn it over. There, that's the last of my ATG. So I'll just use some glue and glue the other side. Put that down. So this is going to give us yet another pocket. That's going to flap that backwards like that. So you're going to have your page with a pocket inside, which we're going to make a flap insert to go into that as well. And then you'll have this pull out piece, which is also going to have an insert inside. So for this page it's going to be just very plain. I've done 2 pages. You need these 5.5 by 12, so you get 2 of those out of your sheet, plus you'll have a strip left over which you can keep for later. Those pages, 12 needs to be cut down to 8 at the moment, so we'll just do that. The pieces you've cut off can now be kept and you can do something else with those. So now you've got pieces 8 inches by 5.5, 2 of those, and what we want to do is score it, which will make it easier for you to take a piece off. So if we score it a 1/2 inch down to the 4-inch line, I'm going to do that on both. And then what we're going to do is cut that off. So if I get my knife, bring the camera over this side, I think. So I'm going to take that off there and then just cut that straight up there for a tab. So I'll do that with the other sheet as well. That will give us another page with a tab on that side. So when we put these together, that's just going to make the tabs on the other side as well, so it will look even.